Good morning, everybody. I apologize for the delay of this video. It's coming a day late. Yeah, but sometimes there's some things that go on in our life that take a priority, and I had to give the priority to some things in the last few days. So I haven't been able to stay up on top of the video production. Um, been in the Word, but not necessarily sharing what I've been gleaning. So we're reading, if you're doing some catch up, we're reading 1 Corinthians chapter 1 to 4. And it's very timely that I talk about this because it really, we have to understand that our Father is the greatest recycler there is. Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? And there's no doubt that in the kingdom, um, Dad recycles. He recycles. He reuses. He reuses situations. Paul says that in our troubles, in our trials, and everything, that Father enters in as the comforter, and He gives us great comfort. And because He comforts us, we gain that experience of how He comforts us. What is the best way to comfort? And we learn from His example, and because He comforts us, that equips us now to comfort others. So you might not be really in the mindset of thinking like this, but as you go through some of the things you go through, I think of Nancy, who right now is grieving the loss of Peter. How do you get over the loss of a spouse, the one that you've been sharing your life with? Yeah, what do you do with that? Well, the thing is that Dad doesn't want that wasted. He's coming alongside Nancy right now, and he is comforting her, but at the same time he is training her, because he wants her to use that experience of what he has, how he is walking her through this, to be able to come alongside those who may not have him, and they need comfort, and Nancy is then able to draw upon what she has learned from him, to be able to comfort others. And this is what we look at. How do we overcome temptation? I faced temptation. I failed in that temptation. Dad came along and he built me up. Okay, so I look at that, and a friend, a brother, a sister, has experienced the same thing. Faced temptation, fell in that temptation, is devastated. And now, knowing how Dad has built me up, I can come in with that confidence and be able to speak in that authority. This is what Dad thinks of you. This is how much he loves you. And be able to build them up. So all these things, all the things that you experience, are being used to equip you to be the person that you've been designed to be. It's not that Dad has created these situations, but he's not going to waste the situations. That should bring you some comfort when you're going through something. My dad is not going to waste this experience. My dad's not going to waste this. Down the road, this has now become part of my arsenal. And down the road, he's going to call upon me to bring this out of my arsenal, to be able to use it for others, to be able to serve others. And that's what the kingdom is about. That's what it is to love one another in the same manner that Jesus has loved us. We take from ourselves and we give it to other people. And this is what Dad does. He gives to us. He gives to us so that we can give to others. He uses situations. He trains us. He just adds to our arsenal, and he brings us to that place where we have a greater understanding of his love, the greater understanding of his forgiveness, a greater understanding of his presence, a greater understanding of the place of worship and his word and everything else. And then we're able from this experience to turn around and help others. Yeah, so nothing's wasted. Nothing is wasted in the kingdom. Nothing is wasted in your life. Everything in Romans, it talks about how everything is weaved into his plan. Everything in our life is weaved into his plan to accomplish his design. You guys be blessed today. Be encouraged. He is so occupied with you. He loves you. God bless.